okay, what inspired me? So, you know, when they say preparation meets opportunity, I think that's exactly what happened to me. So, I've been involved in several other businesses and I got the opportunity to work on our family farm. I used to live in Lagos, and then from Lagos to Ogumosho, I was doing that at least 2 times a week for a very long time. And funnily, I wasn't tired of doing it. I enjoyed it. And I'm like, okay, if I have to invest in something new, if I have to do something different, it would be farming. And so the opportunity came for me to farm, and I did it. And I would say that it's been a very interesting and beautiful journey for me so far. Am I passionate about farming? I am an entrepreneur, and like I said earlier on, I was going, I was enjoying it, it was interesting. So, aside that, I am an entrepreneur, and I believe that when you see something that adds value to people, when you see that you're solving a problem, you develop passion. I know sometimes people tell you that there's a single passion that you have. I don't believe that you can have just one passion. I don't believe that passion is singular. Apart from the fact that I found it interesting, I also developed passion for it. And mind you, as an entrepreneur, I think of profits. So passion to profits for me. I look at it from a passionate side. I also look at it from the angle of profits. Okay, I hope that answers your question. Oh my God, why do I get this question a lot? I think it's because of a post I made on Instagram. I mean, it's a very controversial topic. It's a topic where a lot of people would argue and argue. I've argued about it before, and I don't want to argue right now. I'll just say this. I believe that if I have to work twice as hard to get what I want, to get what I deserve, I will. In Nigeria right now, there's so many female MDs, there's so many females taking the position of CEOs in some companies, even CEOs. But, not but, I believe that they earned those positions. It wasn't given to them on the platter of gold, like, oh, this position is available, take it, grab it. No. So I don't require permission to be where I want to be. That's all I'll say. I don't require permission. I don't think Okonjo Iweala asked for permission to get to where she is today. She worked hard to get to where she is today. So did all these female MDs of these banks. They all worked hard to get to where they want to be. So I believe that if I have to work twice as hard to get to where I want to be, I will. Oh yes, Umaya Farms is a big farm. It's over 5,000 acres and counting. And it wasn't easy to get there. It wasn't easy to acquire that. A lot of people would say it's hard work, it's hard work. But I would say it's 10% hard work and 90% grace. And I am grateful. I am filled with gratitude for where we are at Umaya Farms today. It wasn't easy though, because funnily there was a day in search for land. I drove on Okada from Ogumosho to Ilorin. Now, not on the express. It was in between towns, in between bushes, in between rivers. And we went and went and went. And I was like, where are we going to? And the guy said, we're already in Ilorin. So you can imagine the things that we had to go through whilst we were looking for land. And then this came to us. I mean, I would say it's grace, but at the same time, there was a lot of things at stake. My father's integrity, my integrity, because where did I find the funds to pay for 5,000 acres of land? But we thank God. We thank God for where we are today. We really do. Oh, we plant cashew and we plant cassava. Like I mentioned earlier, you always have to think of passion to profits. When I go into farming, a lot of people tell me, oh, plant plantain, plant corn, plant this, plant. They are all good. But then I had to consider the soil and the climate of where our farm was located. And Cashew is the best for that soil and also for the climate. That's why we went into cashew. And also we're intercropping with cassava at the moment. By the next harvest season for Omera, we're going to be harvesting over 5,000 tons of cassava for our clients and for Omera as a whole. Oh, yes, we do. We manage people's farms. And this is very dear to my heart. I'll say this because in 2015, I leased about 5 acres of land in Ekpe because I was so interested in farming then and I just wanted to get into it. So I went to Ekpe, I leased this 5 acres of land. I leased it at, I think, 20,000 naira per acre. And after leasing this land, I went back there, we did some work, cleared the land, but there was a lot of stress combined with what I was doing in Lagos at the moment. I had some businesses I was running in Lekki and then going to Ekpe. It got to a point I just didn't have time to go to the farm anymore. And so my land was just there and it wasted away. As a matter of fact, I paid for 5 years. It just expired in 2021. And for 5 years, I did nothing on that land that I leased. So, and I know that there's so many people who buy land, who lease land, and say, I'll get back to it, I'll do it later, I'll farm on it later, and they don't get around doing it. So at Omera, people who lease land from us, people who buy land from us, we actually help them to prepare the land to cultivate and also to harvest their produce. And they get profits. Oh yes, you can. You can actually do that. We do that for our clients at the moment. And if you want us to do it for you, we are here. If people want to get involved with Omera, you mean? And if they want to get into farming and don't want to necessarily go on the farm, they can always call us and they can always check out our websites. Thank you.